How's it going, everybody? It's Candy Kingling here. Today I'm bringing a new video series out. It's gonna be basically, you guys are gonna help me out, because this game, I love motocross. This is one of the newer games I've been playing. I picked it up about a month ago. Just starting to get into it, and I really need help. Like, I'm not very good at this game. Just anything will help me, really. I'm using Byron Downan's, I don't know how you say his name, his setup. You can find the video if you just search his setup on YouTube. I don't know, he's really fast from what I've seen, and I wanted to use his setup to see how I would be, and I've been using that lately. So yeah, that's to give you a basis on what my setup is at. But yeah, I'm really looking for in this series is help from you guys. Help me get better at this game. I'll leave links in the description to be able to contact me. I'll probably see all the comments, but just like personal contacts with me on the forum and stuff. And yeah, so I chose the first episode of this to be on Glen Helen because I'm a local. I live in Southern California. I go to this track every year, twice a year actually, for MXGP and for nationals, and I guess it's the track I'm most comfortable with as far as these national tracks go. I know the national tracks are much harder than like other custom tracks because the professionals they run a series on it all year, and yeah. So this is the 2015 version of the track. I'm not very happy with the recent years of Glen Helen's layout because of freaking TV cutting the track short. I used to love when they used to go all deep in the mountains back by I forget what they call it. There's like a different track on the side for amateur riders, but I've been going here since I was about 4 years old, 17 now, so it's been about 13 years at this track. Raced it as an amateur, but I've kind of left that scene because I don't know, I got into football and there's no time, and then now I do swim, and I got a pretty bad crash, and that really set me back, and then my dad can't really ride anymore. So that's a problem. But anyway, my biggest problem really is slowing down for corners like this and exiting corners smoothly. Smoothness is what I really struggle with. I can lay down a decent lap time. I'm not very fast, but I qualified for 2 amateur races so far on the EMF server. I haven't paid for the subscription for RF yet because I would, but I'm not good enough yet. There's no point. I can wait for the tracks. I know eventually they'll come out. There's a bunch of drama around that. I don't really care for drama. So yeah. I think paying for a track is fine for the way they're doing it, where they're running like serious nationals. They have prizes around it. And as far as I see, the money is improving the tracks so far, it seems like, from everything I've heard. And I know it takes a lot of time to make these tracks, so they deserve some money, even though I know they love the game. There's no reason they'd be making these tracks for any other reason, because it's just not enough output for what you're putting in. And I'm hoping I can actually run a lap because I've just been struggling so hard this far. Like, it really is true what they say. You really get into a groove with this game. It's either freaking awful or you can feel great, and that's just MX Simulator, I guess. But I love the game so far. I've seen people talking about how bad the community is. I haven't seen any of that stuff yet. I've only seen like positivity really. I haven't searched too deep because I'm not gonna go looking for negativity out there. That's not it's not who I am. That's not how I want to be. I'm more about positivity. I'm not gonna start drama or anything because people are saying things. I'll just move on. I don't really care, and I think most of the community is pretty good from what I've seen. And yeah. So yeah, this section's hard. My main problem right now is consistency. I need help with tracks. I don't know, like, I know there's training tracks and stuff, but I don't know what's good for me. Like, I'm an amateur. I'm brand new to this game, really. That's how I view it. And I did race just recently the MXS National Race Underground MX. There was some really fast guys out there. Guido was there on the 250s. I did just qualify 40th, but there wasn't actually 40 people. There was around 25 for each class, and I did really bad. That really scared me. Really, I think from now on, even if I can lay down a lap that's fast enough, I'm not gonna be actually going to race it because I don't want to get in the people's way. I know they're trying to have fun. I would be pretty pissed off if someone got in my way, and I basically would ride on the side of the track until there was an opening, and that wouldn't last very long because I knew they were having fun racing each other, and I didn't want to ruin their race because a lapped rider got in the way. That's dumb. I don't want any interference. It should be all skill when it comes down to race, and that's just how I look at it. Another topic, I guess, since Southwick just happened, it's the Sunday after Southwick. Some pretty good motos. It was good to see Eli be able to beat Ken. That was great to see. I really like Eli. I also like Ken, but he's just been dominating this year, and I wanted to see Eli get that first overall and those moto victories. Must have really boosted his confidence, and that can be dangerous with Eli because we've seen it in the past. He gets rolling, and considering he's got like a 43 or so, something like that, point difference. That's the gap Ken Roczen's sitting on, which is pretty ridiculous. And with Ryan Dungey out, who would be really consistent, I see maybe he could have beaten Ken in a couple races. I like Dungey, but I get tired of people winning all the time. Huge Reed fan, but he's not out there right now. He's basically going into retirement at this point, but it's really cool to see him get out there. He just did an MXGP, the Great Britain one. That was pretty cool. He didn't do so hot because, you know, he wasn't really trained for the endurance, but I mean, he's that old. He's in his like mid-30s, I think, at this point, and he's just able to rip it with them all the time. I think that's pretty cool. And I always hated, you know, I don't really like when people win all the time. It gets boring, but I do like when there's battles. Battling, even if someone wins all the time, the battling, if it's there, it's an exciting race. That's what I love about racing, is when it's battling. And it's good to see, like last year at this track actually, even though there was really no battle for Tomac, it was just crazy watching him go around the track. Like he's humble and everything. I like everything about Tomac. That's why he's one of my favorite riders. But like right here in this section, it wasn't really like this when I was there, but like he would do this crazy jump, and I have it recording on my phone. I might put it in the video if I can, but watching this section, I sat by this double after this big turn here. I sat right down here, and I could basically see everything. It was amazing, like, and this jump was insane. Like, they struggle with it every lap hitting this. I sat like right here. Glen Helen gets pretty crowded, but like as you can see, like we sat here, and when the race started, we turned around. God, I'm so bad at this game. Looking to get better though. And you can see the hills. The hills are my favorite part about Glen Helen. I think this is one of like the best tracks on the series for sure. And I just love the environment here. But man, this race was great. But anyway, Southwick this weekend. Jeremy Martin, Cooper Webb. Sabachi really struggled. That was interesting to see him. He says he's fine, that there was nothing wrong with his crash from Red Bud a week ago, but it seemed like it, unless he just struggles with the sand. Oh god, I didn't shift up there. But yeah, wanted to see if Martin could catch up. For some reason, they're acting like Cooper Webb's just a great second half moto racer, even though Martin's just as good in that second half, and it could have been a great battle. I know Webb caught him in the first moto, so I wanted to see if Jeremy could have stepped it up or something. He's apparently been suffering through an illness, and when I saw him in the pits at Glen Helen, he had bags under his eyes, man, let me tell you. It didn't look good. I don't know how he freaking got out there and rode as fast as he did and been able to continue this whole series like that. And Webb's had adversity too with his wrist. He's had problems, I know. But I guess these videos, I'll talk about moto and stuff in the comments. Like, leave topics you want me to talk about. I'm gonna really be getting involved in this since it's summer. I'm 17. I don't have a job because I have swim practice, and that takes up a lot of my day. But around that, I'm just playing video games, having fun with my friends. Playing MX Simulator when I'm not interested in their games, even though none of them will play with me. That's why I'm kind of looking for some MX Simulator friends out there to ride around with, mess around with. I know moto guys are fun, but also I want help from you guys in the comments, telling me what I can do to improve. Any track suggestions, any tips, really, anything helpful, and I'm open to any conversation, any tips, yeah, pretty much. And that's probably going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe for more. I'm going to be releasing more content, different games, bloopers from funny moments with my friends, just playing games, messing around. I'm just all about fun, man. So, peace out, guys. See ya next time.